Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room, and today we are going to make this layered card. It's a really fun technique to do, so I'm going to show you that, and we're going to use the beautiful timeless tulips. I'm teaching this very card in class, and this is what we are going to do. Just take the I always keep them in these in class so that they get through all 7 classes and they're still intact. That's why they get covered. Okay, so let me show you how we are going to do this. First of all, we need our layers. We have our base layer. Now I'm going to tell you the layers for A4, which is where I am teaching, but basically it doesn't really matter what your layers are. Just make them come down from your regular card size. So what I've got is my regular card size here, which is 11 5/8 by 4 1/8, scored at 5 7/8. And then my layers are, my first colour one is 5 inches by 3 1/4, and then I just go down 1/4 inch to the white one, which is 4 3/4 by 3. And then I go down a little bit more then, so I'm going down here 4, so where are we, 3/4 inch down, so 4 by 3 inches, and then the final one 3 3/4 by 2 inches. So that's how I am actually I'm actually doing it. So let me just take my white layers, and as I say, you can have as many layers as you like, and you can size it according to what you want. I'm going to put these on temporarily, and I'm going to use a little bit of snail to hold them in place, but so it doesn't stick too hard, I am just putting this, I'll do it on my sleeve, but I'm actually doing it on my apron. Just tapping so that it takes some of that sticky off. And you could measure, but I'm just by eye. I am just popping. I'm just popping those on and getting them straight. Straightish is fine too. Okay, right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some stems on. I'm using soft sea foam as my colour for my stems and my leaves. Now, if you ever see this on your ink pad, this means you have pressed too hard. So it has squished the ink away from that place. So don't press too hard on your ink pads. Okay, so I've just stamped a few random stems. I might come and put some more in at the end, and I will certainly do some more leaves at the end. So next I'm going to do some stamping. Start off with So Saffron. No, I won't. I will start off with Grapefruit Grove, which is our biggest, I'm using for the biggest one. So let's pop that one up there. I think I can get a big one in, can I though? I might have a big one right down here at the bottom off the edge. Then I'm going to do one of the yellow ones. And you need to kind of press quite hard with these to get them, to make sure that they actually show. And if you can get them so that they go over the edges of the lines, that actually works quite well. And I've just caught a little bit up there, so I will be fixing that. So I'm going to use Calypso Coral. Did I say that was So Saffron was the yellow? And Calypso Coral, I'm going to do some of the little ones. So let's pop that over there. I'm going to pop a little Calypso Coral one right up here, and I'm going to pop one down here at the bottom. There we go. Now let's go back in and add some more stems. There are a couple of leaves on here, so you can have fun with whichever leaf you're choosing. I'm actually just going to go for the smallest because it gives me a little bit more kind of wiggle room as to where I can put that, but you could do a mixture of leaves as well. Let's pop some of those in. Okay, and then I'm going to do a greeting, and that is in basic grey, and I'm going to pop a get well soon on there. You can put it right across the middle there actually. There we go. Now to gently remove the layers, and we're going to glue these down. Now these kind of go a little bit over the top each time of the piece that you have stamped, and you'll see as it goes together, it then you just sort of put them so that you make sure that they are joining up as you wish, that they're as you want them to be. I don't tend to use dimensionals on this. I prefer the glued down look. And there you go. So there's one, there's the other. As you can see on, oops, let's just bring that up. As you can see on this one, I've kept a little space for my get well soon. Here I've put it across the middle because I got over enthusiastic with my stamping and didn't put so much, I didn't leave so much space. But it doesn't really matter. Either of those I think works very well. I'll show you another couple of examples using this stamp set. It's this one here. Now here I have done a little bit of simple masking, and on this one I have done some mixed colours. I'll just show you that mixed colour one. So if I take my big tulip there, and I've just inked that up in the wrong colour, so let's not do that. You know, I've inked up in the right colour. Honestly, it's early in the morning and obviously my brain is not yet switched on. I've inked that up in one of the lighter colours, so that is actually in the Grapefruit Grove. And then I'm taking here the Calypso Coral and building that up on the bottom with a sponge. Let's have a go with that and see how that looks. And you can see then you get a mixed coloured version on your tulip. Just to show you the masking, let's see which one I've got a mask for ready here. Here we go, it's the medium one. So I will just stamp that. I'm going to pop the mask over the top and then stamp again. And there you go. That's a simple masking technique. And all I've done to get the mask is stamp it on a piece of post-it note and trim it out. So you can see you can have then one flower behind the other. Okay, so thank you for visiting Elizabeth's craft room today. I hope you learned something new. And have a good time playing with the beautiful timeless tulips. These are available in our new mini catalogue, which you can find if you contact me at elizabethscraftroom.blogspot.com or contact your own demonstrator if you already have one. I'm also teaching these type of projects at class, so if you are near Southampton in the UK, get in touch with me. You can come along and have a trial class for just £5 and make 3 projects, so do get in touch if that's interesting to you. Thanks for visiting Elizabeth's Craft Room today, and I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.